Hello, friends, and welcome to Storytime. Today we're going to be reading the book, The Moon Keeper. This book is written and illustrated by Zosienka. So this is the front cover, this is the back cover, and this is the spine. And you can see the spine says, The Moon Keeper. Okay, friends, let's get started. The Moon Keeper. This is the title page. There is a letter addressed to Emile. He's been invited to attend the meeting of the night creatures to hear a very important announcement. The night creatures have chosen him as the new moon keeper. Emile is honored because this is a very important job. Emile prepares himself for the task. I wonder what he's going to do to prepare himself. There are many things you might need for looking after the moon. A slingshot and some fireflies, a net, some matches, candle, a flashlight, some yarn, a bottle. I'm not sure what that is. A notebook, pliers. At dusk, he climbs 93 steps up the ladder to meet the moon. Up in the sycamore tree, Emile introduces himself. The moon is beautiful and round. Emile has never looked at the moon this way before, and he realized just how magnificent it is. Wow, it really is big, isn't it? For several nights, Emile keeps watch over the moon. He clears some obscuring clouds and tells the fruit bats to move along when they choose to play too close. Oh, so this thing that we didn't know what it was for clearing the clouds. And the duster is for moving along the bats. There isn't a lot to do, but Emile finds the moon nice to talk to in the stillness of the night. One evening, he notices something very strange. Emile rubs his eyes. Is the moon getting smaller? What do you think? Do you think it looks a little bit smaller? His neighbor nods in agreement. Yes, indeed. It seems to be shrinking. Uh-oh. I wonder what's going to happen if the moon is shrinking. The change is slight. To be certain, Emile draws a picture of the moon each night and compares it to the one from the night before. So this is how it starts. And each day, does it seem like it's getting a little bit smaller to you? Seems like it is to me. Emile hadn't imagined a problem such as this. He rummages through his tools and instruments, but there is nothing there to protect the moon from disappearing. Think, thinks Emile. Have you had enough to eat, Moon? Or maybe, are you sad? The fireflies can cheer you up with a riddle. Which fish only swims at night? Asks a firefly. A starfish, replies another. Emile giggles at the joke and sees that the moon is smiling too. Does it look like the moon is smiling? I think it does. He phones his cousin in the jungle to find out how the moon looks over there. It isn't good news. This is his cousin over here. Looks like a leopard or a cheetah to me, doesn't it? Same here, Emile, reports his cousin. Wow, it's disappearing in both places, huh? The moon grows thinner and thinner. until it's no thicker than a thread. A big green bird lands beside Emile. I lost the moon, Emile tells the bird. I was supposed to protect it, but I don't know how to make it stay. Here he is. Here's Emile looking up at the moon. It looks like it's about to disappear, doesn't it? Watch me, says the bird. It jumps off the roof and flies into the darkness. Emile stares into the night, trying to keep the bird in sight. I'm back, says a voice behind Emile. What do you think the bird did? Things come and go. You'll see, says the bird. And then the moon blinks and vanishes. The night is dark, but Emile pictures the moon in his mind and repeats the words of the big green bird until he falls asleep. Things come and go. Things come and go. When Emile wakes up, there is a new smile in the sky. You're back, he whispers. Does it look the same or does it look a little bit different? See, it's on the left side now. What was it like before? It was on the right side, wasn't it? Each night, the moon grows bigger and bigger and bigger until it fills the sky again. And now look at the moon. Does it look similar to where it was when we started? It does, doesn't it? Looks like the moon came back. The end. So this book was called The Moon Keeper. Thank you so much for coming to Storytime, friends, and I'll see you next time.